been a coach on a game day? Please tell me you're more aware than that.
That's what you're staff for. They're the guys.
Yeah.
Mr. Doc Rivers.
What's up?
How are you, sir? I like the red tonight.
Oh, thanks.
Looking sharp. We're going to get started here with Andrew. Andrew, go ahead.
Andrew.
Doc, just what was it like for you and for the team to see Trez this morning, finally see him, and will he indeed be thrown out there in some game action tonight?
Yeah, he'll be thrown out there. I just don't know how that'll look or how much he'll play. It'll be very little, would be my guess. I mean, it's amazing, but we're using the playoff game to get a guy back in rhythm and even in condition. Never thought I would say that, but that's what we're going to have to do. That's the only way we can do it. We play every other day. And it was great getting them back. I thought Nelson Mandela walked in. You know, that's what we felt like. We were all laughing about it. So it was just good to get him back in. You know, not just out of quarantine that he's been in for so long, but he's gone through a lot of emotional stuff. And I think it was good for our guys to be able to grab him and hug him and touch him, and good for him to see us. So I thought it was a good medicine.
Thanks, Andrew. Next up is Tomer. Go ahead, Tomer.
Hey, Doc. Good to see you. Just an update on Patton and Landry. Will they be playing as well? And if so, are they on a minutes limit too?
No limits minutes, but obviously I don't know when the last time they've played. You may know that 2 or 3 games ago, and we've had some practices. So again, Trez will definitely be on a minute limit, but the other guys will just kind of watch and see where they're at.
Thanks, Tomer. Next question is from Jovan.
Hey, Doc. Typically in the playoffs, teams shorten their rotations, but with so many rotation guys in and out, how does that kind of affect your flow with your rotation?
We'll see. You know, we're a deep team. I think we can stay deep if we want to. We'll just go by how guys are playing.
Next question from Dan Wokey.
Hey, Doc. What's your favorite part of Luka's game for a 21-year-old? What do you like most?
His maturity, you know, his ability to pass, and his joy. Like he plays the game with a great joy. God, it's really nice to see.
Miriam, you're up.
Hey there, Doc. Have fun tonight. Hey, wait. So obviously, Trez is gonna come test the waters. But what do you tell a guy like that? I mean, do you put pressure on him? Do you try to not put pressure on him?
I don't put pressure on anyone. I just, you know, listen. We asked him if he wanted to play. He looked at us like we were nuts.
Huh.
And then from that point on, you just throw him out there, and he knows most of our stuff. We went over the 2 or 3 things that we've added with him. I don't expect him to know those great. We'll try not to run him when he's in. But again, I just think this is more of a conditioning thing. You know, he hasn't played in a month. He hasn't played full-court basketball in a month. So I honestly don't know what we're going to
get. Doc, next question comes from Joe Varden there in Orlando with you.
I've been reading the comments the last couple of days from Paul and Kawhi, and then you were asked about it too, about how they were working out together during the pandemic, which they weren't the only pair in the league to do that, but they weren't supposed to do that.
Yeah.
So how do you kind of weigh, you know, following the rules and the protocols with wanting, because you said that you liked them doing it.
I'm fine with it. I think they both were very safe, very healthy. They were never around anyone. So I didn't know there was a rule that we couldn't do that or nothing like that. There was none. So I had no problem with it. I think it was nice that they were able to do that. And obviously everyone around the league did it as well. So I didn't see a problem with it at all.
Thanks for that one, Joe. We'll move on to Claudia. Go ahead, Claudia.
Hey, Doc. Most people are looking past Dallas in these playoffs. What are they missing about their chances to win?
Well, I hope most people are right, number one, but we can't. We don't care if everybody else outside of us looks past them. Dallas is a good basketball team. They have the best offense in NBA history that we're playing against. And they have a young player who was already a top 5 NBA player. So I've never played against a team that has a top 5 player that you can look by. It's just impossible to do that. So as long as we don't, then we'll be fine.
Doc, last question comes from Cameron.
Hey, Doc, I want to ask you about the emotions that you feel for you personally and the team. What do you sense their emotions are? Excitement? Are they relieved that the playoff time is actually here? What's the emotions that you feel?
Probably a little bit of both, you know. I mean, obviously, I'm not playing, so no need for me to get too excited. But I am saying that, you know, I think all the guys are just relieved that it's here. You know, there was a time during the pandemic where we thought this may not happen. And for a lot of teams, including ours, the thought of that was disappointing. And the fact that the league has done an amazing job and put this together, we're just very happy to be playing a playoff game.
Thanks, Coach.
Great. Thank you, Doc. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Chris.
See you later.
All right.